Lesson Sharp 8 Exercise Sharp 4 Practice Tree, aimed at obtaining the energy of Saturn. According to the types of energies, the energies of Saturn corresponds to the energy of the Earth. This is the balancing energy of the enteral axial channel, balancing the right side of the body with the left, the crown with the perineum. It also creates a balance between the liver and gallbladder, spleen and stomach. We often block the liver-gallbladder with anger and overheat with irritation. Our emotional natures block the spleen with doubts and anxiety, which creates an imbalance in the energy system and fear. Saturn strengthens the muscles. Saturn balances the energies of the Sun-Moon, Mars-Mercury, Venus-Jupiter. Saturn is attributed to the energy of yellow, but very often practicing people say that it is white or colorless. First part. The main position standing, hands on the lower dantian, legs in readiness. The tip of the tongue rests against the palate behind the upper teeth. 1. Open the flow of energy. As in previous practices, imagine a red ball in the lower dantian, which increases and goes beyond the body with the hands. 2. Imagine the hoop around ourselves with the center in the lower dantian. Then release the image and imagine how the legs go to the center of the earth, and the head and chest rise to the sky. 3. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a red hoop, legs lengthening down until there is a steady stream of energy flows. Second part. 1. As soon as the energy flow started, we can clearly imagine Saturn right above the top of our head. 2. Put your arms in the Saturn position, lower them to the level of your thighs, elbows slightly bent. The closer the hands are to the body, the less the flow, and the wider the spread, the greater the flow. Initially, we put it in the middle position, then we focus on our feelings. The palms should be directed down horizontally to the ground. Saturn connects to the points of Ligong, but not from the inside of the palms, but from the outside. Do not strain your hands too much, otherwise the energy will not be able to flow. 3. Connect with the energy of Saturn. Connect outer Ligong point of the left hand by the yellow ray with the Saturn, just a little delving into it. Connect Saturn by the yellow ray to the outer point of the Ligong on the right hand. Connect outer points of the Ligong on the right and left hands. A yellow triangle is obtained. It is not necessary to go deep into Saturn to its center. We will get the yang energy of Saturn, which in this practice we do not need. You don't need to connect to the rings either, we only connect to the planet Saturn. Imagine a yellow triangle with Saturn. 4. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a white hoop around yourself at the level of the hands, legs are lengthened downward, a yellow triangle with Saturn, for 5 minutes. 5. Strengthen the connection with Saturn. From the third dantian, we conduct a white ray to Saturn. 6. Present images alternately every 3 seconds, a white hoop around ourselves at the level of the hands, legs extending down to the center of the earth, a yellow triangle with Saturn, a white ray from the third dantian to Saturn, for 20 minutes. During the practice, you need to monitor your posture. Your back should be straight. If you shrink and slouch, it means that the energy of the stomach and central chakra is blocked. It is necessary to straighten up, literally, stretch yourself in this place and to devote more time to stomach breathing in subsequent practices. If you just lean forward or backward, we also straighten ourselves. Everything should be in the center. The weight of the body is evenly distributed on all the feet. At first, there may be a feeling that there is no energy, it is empty or transparent. The fact is that the energy of Saturn is very similar to the energy of the Earth, but its vibration level is much higher. At this moment, we have already learned to establish a connection with the Earth, and we feel its energy well. The flow of energy from above is very similar and at the same time different. There is a feeling that nothing is happening, and we are generally wasting time. You just need to wait out the state. The body hardly perceives the high vibrations of the energy of Saturn. It needs time to get used to and adapt, to begin to distinguish this energy from others. In some cases, during the connection with the energy of Saturn, spontaneous screams or twitchings of the body may appear. the body moves sharply in any direction and immediately returns to a straight position. This is a normal phenomenon in the initial practice of connecting with Saturn. Over time, when the connection becomes stable, this will pass. Final part. We finish the practice, just like a normal tree. 1. Move your hands to the normal position, as if holding the hoop at the level of the lower dantian. We very well imagine a large yellow sphere around us. We imagine how the yellow energy of Saturn fills our sphere with itself. 2. The sphere is filled with the yellow energy of Saturn more and more. 3. When the sphere is densely filled with yellow energy, it begins to slowly decrease, heading towards the lower dantian. It decreases until it disappears in the lower dantian and becomes a point of light, as in previous practices. Write in the comments if you liked the practice. Subscribe to the channel, put a like. All good mood and bye.